Hey guys, this is Kendra Wiggins, and I'm coming to you with a really neat ornament idea that Linda Derryberry had shown us. And she found the idea at the Just Get It Done quilts on YouTube. But I'm going to show you all how to do this. Your kit comes with one hexagon, and it already has fusible on the back. The fusible we used is a Pellon lightweight one-side adhesive fusible. So we've already ironed that on here, and we've already cut out the hexagon for you. This is if you want to make more. This is a 6-inch hexagon. You also received a piece of ribbon, a yellow button, and that's your kit. You'll need a needle, a marking pen, and scissors. The needle, I'm using a very, very long needle because sometimes that's easier for my hands, but also so you all can see a little better. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our hexagon. Oh, can't talk today. And we're going to kind of just finger press it here, and then we're going to do crossways somewhere and finger press it. And that little intersection right here is the center of your hexagon. We are now going to take corner to corners, match them up, and then take our marking pen and just mark them. And we're going to do that for all the sides. When you do that, you're going to end up with a piece that's marked like this. Okay, so our first step of this is going to be taking a needle, and we're going to go in here and we're just doing a little stitch just so it holds it. Okay, we're then going to take our needle to you can start anywhere you want, but I'm going to start here, and you're going to take a little bite there of your fabric, and you're going to pull it to the middle, and then you want to take another little stitch. Okay, hang on, my thread's wanting to knot for some reason. Okay, so once you do that, you're going to pull this point out of the way, and you're going to go to the next one, making sure y'all can see this. You're going to the next one, and you're doing the same thing. Make sure you get that excess fabric out of the way. So you're just going to pull this out of the way. You're going to pull this to the dot, and then take another little bite to secure that. Do this again. Take that little stitch, pull it to the middle, get it lined up in the middle here. Hello, work with me here. Take that little bite of fabric just to secure it. Go to the next one. Okay, and we're halfway around it. We're going to go another one. Pull that over. I hope y'all can see okay. Pulling that over, and then you're taking another little bite just to secure that stitch. Hang on, let's get that out of the way. Oh, it's catching on everything. And then the last one, you're going to take a little bite of fabric there and bring it towards the middle and do the same thing. Now you have all the little points standing up, and you can either finger press these so they're nice and straight. That's one of the easy things you can do, or you can use an iron. It's up to you. But you want to make sure these are straight, the point is straight up. And you're doing that for every single one. Okay? And at this point, if you want to make sure those points are super straight, you can just give this a little press. And then if I'm going to press it, I'm going to press it from the back side too. Just give it a good press. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stand up one of these little flaps. You're going to open this flap up, okay? And you're going to kind of hold it here at the back, so you've got your point, and you're going to push this into the middle, and then finger press these pieces. You're then going to take this point and you're going to pull it back to the outside corner, and it's going to form like almost like a kite shape, okay? And I find it really helpful if I put a needle here and then press this forward, and it gives you a little petal. So once you've got that little petal, you're going to come over here. Our thread's on top still, and we're going to take a little bite of that, okay? And you might want to do like a couple stitches there. Okay, so there's our first one. Let's go to our second one. Let's make sure you all can see. You're going to kind of hold this, press this forward, get it where you want it, and then you're going to pull this point back to the side, and you're going to finger press. And then, like I told you before, I like to use the needle, or you can also use a stiletto. Here's a stiletto doing it. This is one of the byannie.com stilettos. Her stilettos are not smooth. They have like a little bit of surface to them, and they are spectacular in being able to grab your fabric and such. But now that you've got that little petal made, we're going to take our needle again and take a couple little stitches. To secure that. Okay? If the dog starts barking, I'm super, super sorry, because I can hear my children out back, and he'll see them and start barking. Okay, so we're doing this again. We're going to pull this back. Okay, kind of finger press that, and then you put something here if you want. It just makes it a little easier to me. You don't have to do that step, but when I was doing it, it made it much easier. And this middle that we're making a mess of, it's okay because we're putting a button there. Okay, let's keep doing this. I'm not sure if we just lost filming, but it said I had a low battery. But okay, let's keep going. Do this, you pull it back. Finger press it. And then you're going to take another stitch. Okay? Once you're done with that, you're going to end up with a piece that looks like this. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little petals, and then you're going to put the little button in the middle. You can hot glue the button, you can sew the button, it's up to you. We can sew it since I have needle and thread here. And I just would take a little nip in here since I've already cut my thread. You probably will not have cut your thread yet because I was going from one piece to another. But you're going to have doubled thread. Thread your button through. Oh no, we're going to have growling or barking dogs, I think. And then I try to go through this each hole twice, but it's sometimes hard for me to figure out where the holes are again. Delaney, stop. Hang on. Hey, Barton, Samson's trying to steal Delaney's treat. And I'm recording. Hopefully he'll come get them. So I've gone through one time. Here's our second time through. I find sometimes if I put my finger, like pinch, where I think my fingers would be pinched together, sometimes I can find the hole a little better that way, but not always. Okay, let's see where I'm at. I'm here, so I need to come in just a little. Holy moly. If you can't figure it out that way, the other thing you can do is just send your thread through, like your thread through, and then go up and back down. I'll show you that little trick one more time. If you can't get your hole, bend this, take your needle, shove it through, okay? Put it through the button and go back down. Okay, so now that you've got that done, you're going to send your thread kind of between the layers up to one of these points. Let's make sure it's not showing. We're going to get really close to one of these points. Okay, and then we want to take our ribbon and we're going to cross our ribbon like so, secure it on here, and then take a couple stitches. And then I just do a few little stitches back and forth to secure that. My needle's almost too long now. Okay, and then I probably would just send my needle back through just a little bit. If it'll go, just check the front and the back before you do that. And then snip that off. And then you now have a beautiful Christmas ornament to hang on your tree or to give as a gift. Here's another one we've made. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.